Hi, I'm Penny Gomez, and welcome to Pop, Penny on Point with profiles on persons of interest. This is a show where you're not left out of the action. That's correct. We leave clues for you online. You have to guess who's going to be the guest, and one lucky winner walks away with a prize. This time is compliments of Summer Edwards. It's the book Wonder of the World Leaf. We are here in St. Joseph. That's right. And we have a fantastic show planned for you. And I hope you're ready because I certainly am. Because guess what? I hear doorbell. Did you guess correctly? Well, we're going to find out if you are a winner. Hello, Marge Blackman. Welcome to Pop. Welcome to Pop. You ready to pop?
Of course.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's go.
Getting a feeling down in my belly. Brace up yourself because I have so much things to say. Baby, I can text and talk to you whole day. It doesn't even matter if you're 1,000 miles away. Let me hear you say yeah. Put your hands in the air. All of the shade. We jumping like we don't care. Cause we full of idea.
Marge Blackman, I feel so honored to be in your presence.
Honored to be here.
And I feel as if in the presence of royalty, local, cultural royalty. And I want to start off by just paying homage to your father. And I would like to light a candle. I know my producer and director, they ask me, why do you need matches? What's going on? Why do you need a candle? What are you doing? Well, this is not in the script. Yeah. But really, I felt I wanted to do this because of the influence that, Ra Shorty and his music has had on me and my life. And so I'm just going to, allow me,
of course,
the opportunity to do that. And it's a beautiful smell to his sandalwood.
Wow.
Not that I'm promoting a sandalwood smell or anything like that, but that's what it is.
Lovely.
And I have to say that over the years, more and more, I have come to recognize, I don't even think growing up I recognized the significance of Ra Shorty I and even just the Blackman. I call it the Blackman movement because at university, I saved money to go to a show to see you all at Cipriani College.
Wow.
To see him perform with you all in tow.
Oh my gosh.
Broke students, saved the money, went there, and it had such a profound impact on me that it really encouraged me to continue in the field of arts and everything else. So thank you. I didn't have an opportunity to meet him, but I'm able to meet you. So I really appreciate the fact that you're on Pop.
For having me.
But you are fabulous in your own right. You are fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Let's start by talking about legacy and living in that legacy. Is it hard to measure up to that?
We were brought up not to actually try and measure up to anything really, but to be ourselves. Yeah. And to be what he taught us to be, which is just our authentic, original selves. So in doing that, the man is fantastic. So once we have his genes, we just have to be who we are. To me, I see each and every one as their own individual versions of him, their own interpretation of who he is. So there's nothing really to measure up to, but it's just it's an extension of like a tree. That's how I see it. So everybody have their unique branch. Is their unique branch. Yeah.
Did you ever think of it was a little bit weird that perhaps people sometimes perceive that this is a strange thing because you're he moved you all away from society.
Yes.
And, people looked on and felt, what? This is a little bit of, slightly craziness. What's happening there? What's going on? Yeah. Did you ever feel like that at any point in your life?
Never. The thing is, when you don't know anything else, it's hard to compare. Well, maybe even as we get older as teenagers, maybe that's when we start to realize we were very different. But as I grow older and I have kids of my own, I get to realize the privilege that we have. The lifestyle that he gave us. It was something I think a lot of people right now trying to live that lifestyle. For how the way we used to eat, the fresh air, everything is, when people call it the vegan, the lifestyle that, the clean lifestyle. That's the upbringing, and so connected to nature is also so connected to yourself as an individual. So it gives us the opportunity to have a different level of consciousness. This is what I understand now. At the time, it was just everyday life for me. Didn't know anything else. I mean, the older one will have a different experience because they know both. They know Lord Shorty, they know Ras Shorty. But for me, I was born into Ras Shorty, so I didn't know anything else. And it was just a fantastic and beautiful life. That's how I saw it. With its difficulty, as everything would have, every life would have its challenges. But for me, I take such pride in knowing that I had such an upbringing. That's how I feel now as an individual.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, looking on it, it almost seems as if each of you, you're right, you have your personal, you each have your individual identities.
Yeah.
And I want you to talk a little bit about that because you look different from Abby, from Nehilet, from Isaac, from, there's another brother.
Yeah.
And everyone is so different, but yet still there's a common link.
Yes.
I know everyone is into music.
In some way or the other, yes.
Yes. So, but talk about your particular identity because you are a fashion diva.
We all are.
This is true.
Yes, everybody.
But different brands, different types.
Ways,
yes.
Different ways. Again, going back to not just our father, Shorty, but mommy as well. A lot of people don't know mommy is one diva. She's such a what? Yeah, she's a fashionist. That's that. And Shorty in his own way as Lord Shorty. The details of this man's clothing, So we got it from both sides, and just expressing it's art. As I see it as a different form of art. So it's not just music alone, but also fashion. It's just an expression of who you are as a person. And you go really into details as an artist. So it's fun for me.
And for those people who don't know, she's actually designed what she's wearing here now. She's into headpieces, which are very much a thing right now.
Yeah.
Headpieces are in. So maybe I'm going to try that look, for one of the shows and see how that works out for me, what kind of reviews I get. But I'm liking this look. Your music, you continue to produce, you all continue to produce, but you are just on it. You've just released a new album. And that has taken, I'm sure, a lot of work.
A lot of work. It took 3 years.
3 years?
3 years to accomplish, yeah. I really...
Why so long, you think?
Well, I didn't intentionally went into the project saying this is going to take 3 years.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact, I know what I wanted my album to sound like. And that took 3 years to accomplish. I kept going for this sound. I kept going for this feel. And it took some time. It took some time for me to get into myself as an artist, as a person, healing, all of that, in order to be able to deliver this body of work. It took a lot of work and time. And I wouldn't want it any other way. So, yeah, it took 3 years. And the end of the project, somewhere along, I would say probably into a year and a half into the project, I started working with my son.
Yes.
Probably a year into the project. And we actually, in the end of the project, we ended up being this production house called Jammu 13 Songs. So the entire sound and album really come from a mother and son production team, which for me is extremely magical because this is where I come from, is what we know. Working with family, working with, your siblings. It's a different kind of connection. So that was really special. Yeah.
And when I think about the Blackman family, the closest thing for me, I can think of the Marleys.
Right.
I'm always akin to that. And they do that kind of folksy kind of music. I mean, I don't know, you can define the genre for me that you think your music falls under. But when you're creating the music, are you thinking local audience? What do you see when you think of who's going to listen?
I'm thinking both, which is why I did a lot of collabs on the album. Because I want.
That's called Day and Night, by the way.
Yes, the album is called Day and Night. Day and Night means balance.
Yes, of course.
As an individual, as an artist, balance in genre, which is what I brought soca and jamu together with a lot of the collabs. But soca, I don't want to call it a festive music or a seasonal thing because it's not just growing out of that. But jam really, for me, it have a broader a reach in terms of an audience. And I really think that the album is both of that. It's both worldwide, it's local, it's everything, it's culture, it's us. And we are. I would think Trinidad and Tobago is everything that the world needs to see. We just know one thing so far, which is Carnival, and which is just beautiful. But we have so much. that we can share. And the album is really a reflection of that for me. Yeah, in a holistic way.
And the family, not only, I know you have individual projects, but you also perform together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do shows together, fairly
still.
often.
But the thing is, we started off, of course, performing as a family.
Yes.
So even as we grew and everybody kind of find their own solo career and their own expression, it's always such a fun thing to come together. So we usually come together like in a friendship festival, as my brother Sheldon Blackman.
Well, we have to talk about that. And the other one too, is it a Jambo Festival?
Friendship Festival.
And there's another one, Mambo Festival there too?
No.
Jambo?
No.
Just a Friendship Festival? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he comes because he lives like 6 months in Norway and 6 months in Trinidad. So whenever he's back here, he put on this huge festival.
Well, I know about the festival.
In the countryside, and it's so beautiful. My family come from LA, from all over. We just come down and have such a time, just really coming back to experience what we know as a family. Singing and there's that ground, sharing food, people, friends. That was a daily thing in Piparo. So it's been really magical to have it. Yeah.
Your father, you think, had the foresight? He obviously had the vision, because who knew all the way in Piparo that in Trinidad we could say behind God back. It's far from any side you take it from.
Back in Trinidad.
But I guess we're an island, so nowhere is really far. But we like to see that. But your father had the vision then to see. I mean, do you think he actually thought it would pick up like that, where people would years later be seeking this out, almost like a retreat, a time to come back to the essence of who they are?
And always that.
Yes.
It was
always that for you, but now it's a commercial.
It's a commercial, but it was always that even when we were living there. He used to be at the events and invite the entire audience.
Oh, just come.
Just come. Coco Pela, and people would literally do it. So we will come home like 3 o'clock in the morning from a performance, and the next day we have to get back up because there's max load of people coming in.
So people actually came.
Came all the time.
Maybe I'll be invited to Piparo, I don't know.
So that is how it was. People used to always come just spread out on the lawn, and he loved that. He really loved sharing as an individual. So on a daily basis, if it's not an interview, it's a performance, and that's just how it was.
Okay.
So we just try to keep it up by just having, people come and bring their families, so many people. So now it's probably a little more commercial because of social media and all that, but it was always that way.
Yes, well, you definitely kept it up, because Isaac ditched me. He couldn't come to the show today because he's up in Piparo.
Yes.
Marge, we're just getting started, and I hope you like surprises, because, girl, the show is built on surprises, challenges, all sorts of things. So I hope you're ready for that, because guess what? It's coming up right after this break.
Wow.
We'll be right back on Pop with Marge Blackman.
Plug into Plus. With Digital Plus, you get simply more speed to enjoy super fast fiber internet, more features that put you in control, more reliability to surf, stream, and share with no interruptions. Plus, more power with a better Wi-Fi connection in every room to connect all your devices to your smart home. Plug into Plus, the home fiber network that gives you more. Digital Plus. Sign up today.
we're back from Pop. I promise Marge Blackman a surprise when we come back from break, so I hope you're ready.
I'm ready. Oh my
yeah,
God.
you're born ready.
Let me see.
I really hope you're ready because guess
Oh
what?
my God.
Guess what? I hear a doorbell. Let's see who's popping by to surprise Marge Blackman. Come on. Woo! It's Abby Blackman. Listen, I feel I feel like I won the lottery, guys. I have two Blackmans here, and I'm such a fan of the family to be in your presence.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on Pop. And you look fine, and she's a whole vibe by herself. Whole vibe with this hair. Listen, both of you are just so fashion conscious, but it's your own style.
Yes.
And I'm really loving that. I'm really loving that because people get caught up in all sorts of looks, whatever else. You're like, no, I have my own thing going on. Listen, we've been talking about the legacy, you know, your dad's legacy. We're talking about the fact that you are now walking tall in that legacy and creating your own.
Yes.
And, well, it's generational because Marge's children are now also performers.
Yes.
We know you're a star daughter with Nyla Blackman. So how does it feel to have just, when you look at generations who are so accomplished when it comes to music?
It feels great. It feels great because, Shote, I remember the first time I told Shote I wanted to perform, and he said, "You could sing?" I said, "Yes, of course, I can sing." I was 13 years old,
Yeah.
right? And he said, "Well, sing something." So there was this song very popular at the time, a pop song. Trying to remember who was the artist, but I think it was Debbie Boone.
Debbie Boone.
Yes,
right.
I
Yes.
cried a tear.
Oh, that song. Yeah, that was your parents' song, boy.
Right.
Yes.
I was confused.
Yes.
You cleared my mind. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I can almost see eternity.
So now you see where Nyla gets it from, folks. Yes.
Right? So he was like, "I didn't know you could sing." I said, "Yes." So he said, "So you want to sing next year?" I said, "Yes." I was 13, going on 14 at that time. And he said, "Well, we'll do some vocal training and thing, and I'll train your voice, and we'll sing next year." And the next year, I came out with Young and Moving On, and that was 1979. I'm telling my age. Yeah. And I won the National Calypso Queen with a record that still stands.
It does.
Yes, it still stands. There has never been an Calypso Queen won the Calypso Queen at 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Right, so the record still stands. Is yet to have a youngster to come and win the National Calypso Queen at 14.
Yes.
Right, and then I won again in 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a whole magical thing for me, And so while
It's never been even a doubt in your mind when Nyla or any of your children said, "This is what I want to do." It just seemed like natural.
No, it's natural. Because Nyla was 3 years old when she said, "Mommy, I want to be just like you." I said, "Just like me, how? All the clothes and the jewelry." All she said is to dress up. I want to be just like you, Mommy, at 3.
But surely it's not been as magical as, the outside world obviously glamorizes the whole entertainment industry. I mean, I know each of your journeys is different, but obviously there's some negatives as well, right? How do you prepare your children for that?
Well, in terms of Nyla, I'd say, well, the music business in Trinidad and Tobago, because the first set of songs that Nyla wrote was not, she was not soca, right? It was more a type of jazzy, ballad, pop mix up thing, her own thing. As Matt said earlier on, because I was listening, but Matt said earlier on how Shote always encouraged us to be ourselves. So and it worked. Each of us have a different expression, a different way we sing, even though we have similar tones. We sing differently and all that. And so I always encourage you to say, just express yourself, what you want to do. And she still has that type of approach to her music. It's modern, yet soca, yet some calypso in it, and everything mixed up in one her expression of the arts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you all ever feel, because you have the children who are performing now, and this is a different society that we live in now with the age of technology, and people are quick to criticize. You can go, they see a picture, they might want to comment, some of them negative. Do you ever wish that you sort of want to go in there and run in and protect them? And how do you deal with that?
Well, I mean, as you said, right now the world is in the palm of your hands. So I think the best you can do as a parent and as a guardian is really just to teach them to be able to have self-worth and, as an individual across the board. So things will come, that's life. Negative comments, challenges, and in who you are as an individual tell how you respond to that. And so that's what I teach my children. You go out into the world, you're going to get everything. Not everything's going to be positive. Not everybody's going to love you. But once you have that sense of self-worth and you know exactly who you are, you can stand against anything.
Yeah. Well, if you ask my children right now, what did your mommy teach you? They will go through it because they after a while, I will say, you need to be you. Right? And they said, yes, self-resourceful, self-reliant, self-sufficient, self-aware, self-motivated, and self-confident. That was our mantra, my mantra with them growing up. I said, because you can't, what your friend's doing that's not you. What your neighbor doing, that's not you. You express you and then know that God exists within you. And so, therefore, you are your own creative.
Yeah, so I like that you're your own creative. So we've spoken about your dad's legacy. If let's go to the future. And what do you want your legacy to be, each of you? Let's start with Mom.
Well, as I said, I think it's an extension of, right? So I cannot say this is my legacy alone. It isn't. I am just an extension of his, and they are going to be an extension of mine. But I also do encourage them to do their own thing. They could, decide they want to do something that's entirely different. Because not all my children is in music right now. I have a son in university doing electrical engineering. Whatever you want to do. My daughter is an artist. She's an excellent artist. So the expressions will be different. But in terms of legacy, I think it would always be connected. It's like a this connective chain. That's how I see it. So it's just a growth from him. Jamu, when I knew from the original song, is very different now from my album. And then when they do it in a couple of years, it's going to be different. And to me, that's evolution. And it have to grow and it have to change. So to me, it's just a huge evolution of something really beautiful and unique.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Talking about Jamu, what you was trying to remember is Jamu Praise Festival.
Thank you.
That's the one.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was like, I know I read it.
Jamu Praise Festival.
Thank you.
That was the one he was trying to remember.
Okay.
Well, I mean, as you can see, Nyla is reaching for the stars.
Yes.
And she hopes to get thinking by any a contract by companies outside to do,
of course,
be that internationally recognized. I mean, even though she's semi-internationally recognized, you want to be totally internationally recognized.
That's right. Yes.
Not all my children do music, but when they were growing up, I encouraged all of them to do music, and Nyla was the one who took to it totally. That's all she wants to do ever, as I say, from 3 years old. It did not change. Every time she get a little older, because she dabble in different types of artistic expressions. She paints, draws, she craft, You know, she was dabbling in all different types of art, but everything was art.
Yeah, she's-
Makeup, everything was art. You know.
Talented, for sure. Like all the rest
Yeah.
of you. Now, ladies, we spoke about fashion. You ended with that. So, because you two are just so wonderfully dressed and you come out with your own style, we want to do a quick segment, what we call pop or flop.
Okay.
And this is where we ask for your take on the fashions.
Okay.
Yes. So,
All right.
all right. What are we thinking about this?
Oh, that
Pop or
pop.
flop?
Nah, I say that pop.
Pops.
That pops.
That
Okay.
pops.
What about this?
Ooh, pops as well for me.
Yeah, that pop as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nah.
No? Flop?
To me, it's different.
It pops for me because he, as a male, decided to do something very different to what you would normally.
It's a pop
see.
for you.
Yes, so it's a pop for me as well. Yeah, it's an expression and it's bravery to be able to pull that off. Not everybody,
Bravery.
Not everybody can pull it
Pull it
off.
off.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Well, for
Actually,
that,
yes.
yeah.
What
Wow.
about this one?
Oh, this is me.
Well, this is you. This has your name
This
on
is
it.
mine.
That's pop. Pop for you?
Yeah, pop. That pop.
Lovely.
Okay.
That's
Pop or flop?
yeah, I'll give it an in between. I don't know
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah, that's according to Artis.
Yeah, okay. So there's a word that's been coined on pop. So we'll go with plop. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I this might be a flop. This one for me.
Okay, so flop.
Mm. That's a, was the word?
Plop.
Plop. That's a plop.
A plop, okay.
I like these, you know.
You know these were back in the day. This was
I like, and
really-
it's coming right back. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it coming right
I
back.
like it. That's,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
a pop
I'll
for
say that's
you?
a pop. Yeah,
I love that. Oh, that's beautiful.
yeah. That one is beautiful too.
That is
That pop.
beautiful.
Yes.
It was a big pop.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Ooh,
Ooh.
it's lovely.
Yeah, this is lovely too.
This is
Yeah.
Wow.
Missy Elliott there doing her thing. She popping or
But
flopping?
with Missy, there's no flopping. It's Missy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's so authentic and on her own way.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't wear that going on the street, not even on stage.
Yeah.
But-
I wouldn't wear that. No.
But she's just
She's
Oh,
her.
authentic
So
self.
it's popping.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's popping and Missy.
Popping
yeah.
Missy.
Both of you said together.
Okay. What's the word again?
Plop.
Plopping. Yes.
Plopping.
It's plopping. Yes, it's plopping.
Flopping.
Yeah, that's a flop for me.
It's a flop. You realize that there was a cup?
I say
Yes, I recognize that, but that's a flop.
It's a
Yeah,
flop.
yeah.
Big time flop. Okay. And this one?
It's a plop.
Yeah, it's in between.
Flop.
Yeah.
Yeah, in between, yeah.
Well, who knew that this word plop would become so relevant?
Oh,
Another plop.
Another
not
plop.
for me. That's a pop.
A pop.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Okay. All right. You did very well, ladies. But I took away from that lots of plops. But you know what? I also took away authentic.
Yes,
People being
yes.
their authentic
Yeah.
self.
Yes.
Well, we're going to put you to the test. There's some other things to challenge you on, and we're going to see
Okay.
authentic self. And now we're going to see what's shining through in some of the next segments. Because we're going to really see who can cook, who can't cook.
Oh wow!
And some other areas as well too. So get ready. Giving you some time to get ready as we go to break. We'll be right back on Pop.
The lounge is quite comfortable, the aesthetics is exceptional, the service was excellent.
It is my first time being in the lounge and it is really quite lovely.
I've been waiting all of my life for something like this.
I've been waiting all of my life for something like this. Take me home.
We're back on Pop with two of my favorite ladies, Marge Blackman and Abby Blackman. I feel so honored. So this one, during the break, gave me big talk about she had three restaurant and thing, and she had, was Calypso, what, Calypso soup?
Calypso soup.
Calypso soup,
Calypso food. Right? And Calypso pop.
And this, she didn't profess. She didn't profess to be, she disclaimer one time. However,
I'm here learning today.
yeah, she's learning. Well, this is not a time to learn, this is time to test.
Really?
Because guess what we want you to make?
Gosh.
It's such a powerful name. We thought it should be branded. Some sort of drink should be branded Blackman. So we thought of the Blackman's Black Label Punch, but we know that there's no alcohol, that you don't, use spirits. So that's fine. So we are just going to call it the Blackman's Label. That's it. What are you making? Create your signature drink. At stake is a trophy that, there's a trophy here for you somewhere. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
This trophy. So we want to know which sister will be taking this home. So the secret ingredient,
Put it up against Abby Blackman.
but she said food. She didn't say drinks. So I don't know if she's good with drinks. But however, the secret ingredients, let me tell you what you must use. You must use one of these Angostura bitters.
Ooh,
And you also must use something. You must use some kind of little flour as well too.
Wow.
Somewhere in there you have to use those two. So take it away. We want to hear what you're doing. So talk amongst yourselves so that we understand what you're doing. I'm leaving you. I'm coming back in a bit.
But I mean, I don't mind adding a little bit of rum for flavor.
Well, there you go.
Right.
Yeah.
For flavor,
Now
yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Oh wow, so starting.
Right. So I'm going to start mine with a banana.
Let's start with a little water.
Right. Oh, you cut this banana with.
Yeah, boy.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using this spoon. Right. Right, yes. So I'm cutting up a banana here.
With a spoon. I
Yeah.
guess we're doing the same thing at the same time with an entire banana.
Right, okay.
And mine.
Right. Where we Alright, we'll put that back there.
Right,
I'll use some of this pumpkin.
I
Right?
think I want pumpkin in mine. And flour.
Right, pumpkin.
You ever taste pumpkin in a punch? You ever had pumpkin in a punch?
Yeah.
Really?
Pumpkin. I'll use some of this peanut butter.
All right, flour,
Peanut butter.
cream.
Right.
It's just whatever's happening. Going with it.
Peanut butter.
Okay.
And pass me the Angostura, the yellow one.
Here?
The one with the yellow cover.
Oh, right.
Yes, right.
This
This is the traditional bitters, right? Traditional bitters. Right. Traditional bitters. Pass me the white oak.
Which one? Anyone?
The one in the middle. Right. Right. Put that one back.
I want
The orange, the purple one. Let me see that purple one.
this one, the bitters?
Yes. This one is it. Aha. Cocoa butters.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm gonna try that after. Interesting.
Definitely use this one as well. Cocoa bitters.
Is there a reason for the color of these things? No? Yes?
Right. I think that would influence the flavor a lot.
I won't dive into that.
Right. And put that back there.
I think I'll
Thank
take
you.
this one as well.
Right.
And never
Some rum. Could you pass me a little bit of the flour?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I can.
You have it? What else? Peanut butter.
Right. Just one. Just want to create some thickness. Right. And right, where's that there?
Come on. Get in there.
This one is not going to be very sweet, so I'm just going to use 2
What else, boy?
to.
Cherries just to put on top. I could put cherries in there. You put cherries in punch before?
No, I'm not putting any
Maybe
cherries
it's
in
not
it.
that.
Okay. You have your spoon? Fine. Right. I think that is it for me. Right. Water.
I'm just gonna pour.
Yes. Yeah, but I put the ice in after, not now. I want to blend it up a little bit and then put the ice in.
No idea what I'm doing. Absolutely not. Just whatever's happening. Whatever's happening. Let me see.
Okay. All right. Let me. Now we could use a cherry.
Putting out in glasses.
Yes.
Boy. Here we go. I get a whole banana in there. Bland. Cut it off.
Right.
Whole thing spinning.
Right.
I feel this should have been the Abby Blackman show because you were just looking across at everything she was doing and hoping that you got it right. Okay,
It still
so,
tastes different.
okay, so
Not even going to argue.
taste time, ladies.
All right.
Oh, wait, my God, cherries in. I'm gonna try and get this open. All right. Get a fork, though.
Yeah,
Use
this
a
spoon.
spoon.
At least I'm gonna get something on top.
Cherry and top.
Hey, yeah, I got something on top.
Even though it look like the cherries are sinking. So I feel,
When you reach to the bottom, you get a cherry. I use grapes.
yes.
I use grapes.
Surprise at the bottom. You call it that.
Okay, and here we go.
Yeah.
It's about that time. You all know how coveted this trophy is. I'm going to hold it in my hand. Let's see. Okay. So let's taste your Blackman punch first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Let's see. Woo! Okay then. And let's go to this one here. Woo! Okay. Abigail, here's make soup. Here's make what else?
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, my gosh, everything.
Well, you can add to that a Blackman punch because you are a winner. Yeah, seal. Signed, seal, delivered. Marge, cooking lessons. Lessons. Invite her over, please. Please. Teach her something. Teach her a little
Oh, it
something.
was not bad. Let me try my own
Yeah,
punch.
you please do.
Where's this?
Yeah, go ahead. You taste your own. And you taste hers. Here's hers now. And let's see.
Taste it.
And be truthful.
Oh, my gosh.
Even you had to concede. It was just a no-brainer. Guys, we're having a lot of fun here on Pop. There's still more. Still more to come. We'll see you after the break.
Is it wrong?
But yeah. Not just the rum, it's
Don't blame it on the rum. Don't.
Oh, my God.
It's not just the rum.
It's the pumpkin. It's
the
everything.
pumpkin. It's the
It's
pumpkin
everything.
with a bit of I use peanut butter. You use peanut butter?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what it is, but too much flour.
Oh, I use
Yes.
little bit of flour. Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, it
The
tastes
flour is
a little
hard
bellyish. It tastes a little bellyish. Little bit.
have a code 504. Code what? You know? What's that?
It means Christmas is not Christmas at all.
Oh.
And it's looking like the Christmas spirit dying.
Oh my God. An alarming number of people have been recorded saying, I feel like I getting pain in front of fan.
Boys, you will take sour. Down. Tobago. I'm a
What game we are? Let me give away $1 million in prizes.
We're back on Pop, and what a time we had in the kitchen. There's some lessons in there for sure, ladies. Definitely some lessons, and some people who will be taking lessons. Abby, yes, understand. But we thought since you both have such great fashion styles, you know, your own personal styles, that we would give you a challenge that was very akin to, you know, what you do and who you are. So we found these little dolls, because you know how we do things on Pop here, everything is different. And we thought, you know what? This is your moment, you know, that show that they have on television with that fashion show, Project Runway.
Yeah.
This is the Pop Project Runway. And this is your model that you have to dress. Notice she has on heels. This is actually a Barbie.
Wow.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
This is a Pop Barbie. So we want you to dress this Pop Barbie as if she's going to the Caribbean Music Awards. Yes. So, and again, there is a trophy at stake there. She's already one up on you. So you have to see what you can do. There's everything you need there. Your glue gun, your scissors, you know, accoutrement.
Wow.
Right there.
What about this?
You can take that off.
Right.
Take that off. Do as you will.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
designer 1 and 2, take it away. Let's see what you can do.
Right. We have to undo this lady.
Yeah.
Get it a little nude.
And I would like you to name the looks at the end, please.
Okay. All right.
And tell us what you're doing.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. For me to start creating, I would do the hair first and then match the outfit with the hair.
Oh, so the hair is first one?
Yes, first.
For me, it's
I'll do-
different. For me, it's different. I don't know where I want to start.
Right, I'll do the hair first.
I'll get her dress, her garment made first. And everything else will follow.
Okay.
Let me see what I want her in.
Yeah, so talk us through while you're doing it.
Right.
Right.
So, I don't know. I feel like I want her to be in red.
Well,
Tonight.
yes, I was thinking of
Red and two.
Oh my
Yes, the bond is clear.
I want her to be in red.
I wanted her to be in red, right?
And it's just a fabulous color.
Right, it
It really
is.
So
You know what?
You want her to look fabulous? You're thinking,
Yes.
yeah.
We're going to create 2 red dresses.
Yeah.
Right? And the 2 red outfit, I should
Yeah.
say. Right. Right.
Red is the color of passion.
Yes, yes. Well, you didn't see I start with the red ribbon to do the hair. Oh, yes. I like to start with the hair because when I'm dressing, I start with the hair first.
Wow.
And
Do you change the color of, you know, how you've done the particular
Yes,
design
I-
in your locks?
yes,
Depending on what you wear, you change it?
yes.
That is commitment.
Yeah.
It is.
That's why I said I will start with the hair. Yeah. So then I will know. And then according to how the hair comes out, then I would design the dress accordingly or choose an outfit based on how I did the hair.
Now, I know you've designed for Nyla, and she's worn your looks very proudly. And
Yes.
she's looked fabulous in it.
Uh-huh.
Do you sell? Do you design for
Well,
people?
there was a time when I had place called Calibi Soka Couture. All right. It was first named Calabi Cucho, and then the other one was named Soca Cucho. Right? And my first venture into doing anything was making accessories for Jackie Kunhao. That's back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes, and also to make was Jackie Kunhao, was Brenda Prime, and a lady called Annette Chang.
Okay.
Yes, and I made accessories.
And meanwhile, Abby, Marge is way ahead of you with dress on and everything already. I'm putting frou on it. While you talking there and doing here,
Right.
frou going on here and
Yeah.
dress done, design, just looking to belt.
Don't worry. We'll
have
get there.
different ways of getting dressed.
Yes,
I
right.
just have my dress on first.
Right.
Make sure she have enough.
Right.
Interesting. I would not have known how to begin if I had had to do this challenge. Where? As simple as that, and that becomes a skirt.
Yeah. Well, she and I had the same thought in terms of using red.
Yeah.
Yeah, using red.
While you all do that, I'm going to move on to my penny picks because I feel we need a whole little session here. Why? Because you're still in the hair. So I'm going to give you some time and go to penny picks and come back, and then, we'll check your progress. So I wanted to talk again, and I spoke about it in another show, The Wonder of the Leaf book by Summer Edwards and Sadia Ramdial. It's a great book for kids, guys, and I can't tell you enough about it. It's a Trinidadian author and authors, and they talk about that whole grandparent-grandchild connection, but they do it through illness and so many other topics that are very relevant to us. And they talk about the healing of a local medicinal, the Wonder of the World leaf, that we all know that our parents, forever since, they have given us when you're ill, when you have the cold, etc. And so they talk about that, and they really explore various themes through this book with Granny. And they're beautiful characters in the book, and I think it's a great read for parents, guardians, for your children to buy them as a Christmas gift, and just, it's a good something to have in your library, in your child's library. So it's Wonder of the World leaf, and we will be giving it away online to our guests as well, to some lucky fans. If you guess our clues correctly, you know how we do it online, but you have to guess the guess. So we're going to be doing that. So I'm going to go back now to see what's happening on my right and see where... Oh, during that time, Marge has put on a dress with the frou-frou and has belted it. You know how you were looking at Marge when she was doing this, looking at Abby in the kitchen? I feel like she would cross by you and see or something.
No, I'm not watching. I'm making sure not to watch her. I'm making sure not to watch her because we both thought of red, so we had to come up with a different concept of red.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, looking similar so far.
Well, you'll see just now.
Okay.
Right.
Is there competition amongst the family? Do you all see yourselves sometimes as not really
not really.
That question was asked.
Friendly rival.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I told them that we grew up sharing everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know, competition? No. It was just quite the opposite. We learn from each other, we admire each other.
Yes,
I mean, I have my sister Avian. She lives in LA now. She's a fabulous artist, and I always used to tell her when I was younger that one day I would like to paint like I want to paint like you one day. I used to just sit down and watch her doing her artwork. And I know it was just like that with everybody. Everybody almost do the same thing, but some people kind of excel at certain things. We just admire, everybody for what they could.
But with 14 children, something had to give some time. There was never really like any kind of bickering. No bickering with 40 children.
No, well, you see,
No bickering,
especially when you're taught to pray.
Nice as us.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
just sorry. Especially when you were taught to pray and to forgive. You know, if somebody wronged you, if somebody get vexed, you know. So
Yeah, even when it happened, if it happened, it couldn't last long.
Yeah.
It was not allowed to last.
yes,
Yeah.
it was not allowed.
Past the night or whatever.
Yeah.
So ladies, unlike Project Runway, we do not have, I think, as much time.
Right.
So
Wrap
your
this up
time
now.
is up to show us what you've made.
Times I didn't know, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah. No,
And I'll leave the here for last
listen, we
then.
could do a whole 2-hour show with you, but
Right. No, well then if I think I ain't finished with my dress yet.
yeah. So,
You have to wrap
but
up.
sadly, we have to wrap.
All right. Give me 1 more minute.
1 more minute.
All right, I'll come up.
So get ready for presentation, please. And they will walk the little red carpet. Let me make some room here for them to walk the carpet so you can show them off.
All right. 1 more minute.
Let me make some room for the walk. I hope it's not a walk of shame on anybody's part. And are we ready, ladies?
I'm ready.
I'm
Are
not.
we ready?
I'm not.
Ready or not? Ready or not? Here we go.
Okay.
Ready or not? Abby's trying to get in a last minute. A last minute tuck up the gold thread. Okay,
Right.
so here we go. So you have it like this.
Yes.
And when I say reveal, no, to you. And when I say reveal, you turn it to the camera.
Okay.
Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They look like they're ready. They look like they're going somewhere. They are going somewhere. Ooh. Jeez, I can't decide. I feel I want to give the honor to somebody to decide. Yes. And I know she's hiding from me, but Keisha Julian, can you join us, please, on set? Tell us, who are you giving this trophy to? Tell us what the look is, please, that you went with.
Yes. So I just went with elegant and fabulous for a gala. I think red speaks volume. It's a color of passion. So she's very passionate and she's feeling herself.
She's feeling
Yeah.
Abby.
Well, yeah, I went for a flaming. My dress is called flaming gold. Yeah, because and I went for a more sexy look. Yeah, sexy yet still elegant. But that's why you see the cape in the back, right? So elegant and sexy.
And the winner is
Red and silver.
Accept your trophy. Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
Earned it. So you see you on a tie? Now each of you has a trophy. Yes. Congratulations to both of you. Ladies, when we come back, we have to wrap up. I feel so sad about it because I've enjoyed. I've really enjoyed having you here. So we'll do the wrap up. But you're singing first before we go, though. So don't go anywhere, guys. We have Abby and we have Marge, and they're going to come back and they're going to leave us. They're going to serenade us to wrap up the show. See you after the break.
Family together. We could always climb the mountain tops together.
We could always share our songs with one another. We could always be a family together, singing on and on, on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on, on and 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 on.
I love it. I love it. So, guys, I want you to help me do me a favor. It is one of our production assistants' birthday today.
Okay.
And we just wanted to surprise her with you singing happy birthday because this is like, hey, the Blackman singing happy birthday to her. And can you do that for me, please? Her name is Keisha.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Keisha. Happy birthday to you.
Keisha! Keisha, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Keisha. Keisha, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
We make people cry on Pop apparently as well. Tears of joy. Keisha, happy birthday, darling. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Guys, this has been a great show with the Blackmans. We've ended it celebrating Keisha's birthday. We hope you enjoyed it so very much. I loved having you here. Thank you for sharing this special show with us. Oh, thank you, dearest Abby. Guys, I wish we ran out of time. We have a lot more. Yeah, I know you want to see a lot more, but you'll have to look forward to the next show coming your way on Pop. See you the very next time on Pop. Happy birthday, Keisha. Keisha, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Keisha.
Let me hear you say